The country where students study until 10 p.m. That country is South Korea. In Korean high schools, many students don't FD go home right after class. They stay late into the night for self-study. Depending on the school and region, this can go on until around 10 p.m. Instead of going to cram schools, students often stay at school with teachers supervising. This is the standard style. The study time ranks among the highest in the world. So how did this extreme study culture begin? First, here FS what it looks like in practice. After school, it FS extra classes. Then, night self-study, often called yojo. Before exams, participation rates skyrocket. The reason? In South Korea, FS ultra-competitive college entrance system, even a tiny difference in scores can decide your future. And the belief that a good university equals a good job is still strong. With high parental expectations in schools providing the perfect study environment, students naturally end up glued to their desks. Compared to Japan, where after-school life often means club activities, Korea focuses heavily on academics. In many Western countries, after school is more about free time or part-time work. That is a big contrast. The benefits of long hours of study? Stronger fundamentals and improved concentration endurance. But the downsides? Lack of sleep, stress, and not enough physical activity. In the end, Korea FS night study culture is shaped by societal expectations and a high-stakes exam system. Behind the impressive study hours lies a trade-off between achievement and personal well-being. And understanding that balance is the real key to understanding South Korea, a country with minimal homework but top-tier education. That country is Finland. Despite giving students plenty of free time after school, Finland consistently ranks among the world FS best in academic performance. Once you learn their secrets, your view on education might completely change. Here FS the core of Finland FS approach. Classes are shorter, with a 15-minute break every 45 minutes. Learning is designed to be completed at school, so homework is kept to an absolute minimum. Most teachers hold a Master FS degree and enjoy a high level of professional autonomy. Instead of endless tests, teachers assess understanding through observation and conversation. Why does it work? Inquiry-based and project-based learning are the norm, often blending multiple subjects together. Small class sizes and early individual support catch learning difficulties before they snowball. Free school meals and strong social welfare create an environment where students can truly focus. Globally speaking, in Japan, more homework and cram school often mean more quantity. In the US and UK, school quality varies greatly. In the Nordics, learning is woven into daily life. Play, rest, and nature experiences are all considered part of education. The benefits? Not just high academic performance, but also high happiness and lower inequality. The challenges? Finland FS PISA rankings do fluctuate, and they're still adapting to digitalization and multilingual classrooms. Yet their belief in winning through quality teaching remains unshaken. The takeaway? It FS not about homework quantity, it FS about class design. Frequent breaks to recharge the brain, highly trained teachers with real freedom. And at home, plenty of reading, sleep, and outdoor play. Maybe at FS time to borrow a few pages from the Finnish playbook. Country where students clean their own school every day? That country is Japan. Did you know that in Japan, students clean their own classrooms, hallways, even the toilets, every single day? Yes, some schools have janitors, but the daily cleaning? That FS the students' F job. It FS a routine so rare that people from other countries are genuinely shocked when they hear about it. Here FS how it works. Japanese schools have a designated cleaning time. Students split into teams, sweeping floors, wiping desks, cleaning toilets, scrubbing blackboards, even organizing the cleaning tools afterward. It usually takes 10 to 20 minutes, but it FS done fast and efficiently. So why do they do it? Because in Japan, cleaning is considered part of education. The idea is that shared spaces should be kept clean by the people who use them. It teaches manners, cooperation, planning, and responsibility. FS not about cutting costs. It FS about building character. How about the rest of the world? In countries like the US, the UK, and France, cleaning is usually done by janitors, a clear division of roles. But in places like Taiwan and Thailand, some schools still have students clean, similar to Japan. The global reaction? I can FT believe this. We should teach this in our schools too. For many exchange students, this cleaning routine is one of the first big culture shocks in Japan. So what do you think of Japan FS school cleaning culture? Would you be for it? Or against it? Barefoot in class? The school habit? That shocks the world. That country is Australia. In many Australian schools, it FS totally normal to see kids attending class barefoot. And believe it or not, there FS a practical reason behind it. The background. Australia FS warm, dry climate is beach culture, and the common habit of taking shoes off at home all play a part. So in schools, the rule is simple. Barefoot in the classroom, shoes for sports or outside activities. Completely normal. The benefits? Going barefoot trains the senses in your feet, strengthens foot muscles, and improves balance. Without tight shoes, it FS easier to regulate body temperature and feel more relaxed in class, which actually helps kids focus. Of course, hygiene and safety matter too. That FS why schools have strict cleaning routines. And shoes are mandatory in playgrounds, labs, or anywhere dangerous. Compared to Japan, it offers a fun contrast. Japan uses indoor shoes for cleanliness. No outdoor dirt allowed. Australia, shoes only when needed, prioritizing comfort. Both make perfect sense in their own way. And Australia FS not alone. Schools in New Zealand and the South Pacific also see barefoot kids as normal. Even some European schools have shoes off classrooms. The bottom line, barefoot or indoor shoes, it FS all about culture and environment. Australia FS barefoot tradition works because it balances child development, comfort, and safety. How we learn, and even what we wear, is always adapted to the reality of where we live.